Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. We are so excited to have you again. 1st of October is a sensitive day for Nigeria, and for this one, the government has their own plan, and the people also have their own plan. And guess what? The plan of the people is actually to protest. Some group of persons in different states in Nigeria have made up their mind to protest, and according to them, reason is because of bad governance. But guess what? The government is doing everything within its power to ensure that the protest does not hold. The police have been informed about it, and according to them, they say they will do the needful, which is, as we have always been seeing in previous protests, that arrests will certainly be carried out. And some state government had also put a ban on the protest, that they are not ready to see such happening in their own individual state. For example, I think in Ogun State or so, Ogun and Osun, I think they have also put a ban. And also Lagos State, there was, I think, a curfew for a short period of time. But at the same time, a group which feels that protest is actually the right of Nigerians, the right of citizens of a democratic setting like Nigeria, that is their own right to protest. They've decided, to write to US. They have also US, UK, and also EU to set out a visa ban on some of the security chiefs for any attempt of harassing protester, as in respect to the October 1st protest, which already, if you are on your social media, you see that things are already put in place to see that it actually take place. And the group, which is led by an activist by name Adeyanju, had issued out a statement to the international community that they should place a visa ban, because right now they feel that visa ban is the corrective measure to stop some of the things, especially like no respect for the fundamental human rights of the people. They feel that's what that's the only way to threaten them and all of that. But let's just look at the content of the news before we look at the reactions of Nigeria in respect to this statement made by Adeyanju, who is the leader of Concerned Nigerian Group. And according to the news, Concerned Nigerian Group has called on the United States, United Kingdom, and European Union to issue visa ban on the Inspector General of Police, Director General of the Department of State Services, Chief of Army Staff, and other heads of security agencies. Coordinator of the group, Comrade Deji Adeyanju, made the disclosure in a statement yesterday. And according to Adeyanju, security agencies have criminalized the act of protest and otherwise constitutional right in an attempt to shield the government of the day from criticism. He said it is no longer news that Nigeria is increasingly becoming a repressive state, and the security agencies have surrendered their constitutional responsibility and made themselves a tool in the hand of the government. These security agencies have criminalize the act of protest and otherwise constitutional right in an attempt to shield the government of the day from castigations. According to him, he said, sadly, the Nigerian judiciary has not been able to stand up and be counted. The citizens are therefore left at the mercies of state actors who have developed the penchant of for indiscriminately arresting protesters. As members of the civil societies get ready to lead a citizen movement against bad governance in Nigeria tomorrow, it is imperative to call on the United States of America, United Kingdom, and the EU to place visa ban on any member of the security agency who makes himself available to the government of the day for the purpose of suppressing the protesters. These visa bans should equally be extended to their family members. This call is made with deep sense of responsibility, as it appears that the only wedge between state actors in Nigeria and totally authoritarianism in visa ban. No. Now, but first of all, before we go into analysis, we just want to look at what Nigerians have to say. I tell you, because there are a lot of reactions already, as most Nigerians believe that it's worth doing. Some also believe that it's not worth doing. So we're going to be taking a reasonable number of comments of Nigeria, because this thing affects actually Nigerians. And this one here says, what's the need of this protest? Why don't we put our hands together and see to the well being of the country? I still believe in one Nigeria. That's what this other guy is saying. And another one here says, anyone caught tomorrow disturbing the peace will be treated as common criminals. Nigeria is a sovereign nation. All this trash to the UK's or UK is rubbish. And there had been a lot of responses hitting the writer of this particular, stuff, particular statement. And someone here is telling him, because you are not a victim, that is why you are supporting the government of the day. And this one says, I concur with you. They should be stopped because this country is our own and we must not allow it to weigh off because of castigation. Another person here says, funny how many Nigerians believe visa ban is the best punishment for Nigerian politicians. Those guys don't mind to stack their funds in South America and the Middle East if they are rejected in Europe or America. They are just the most heartless bunch of people I have ever seen. Another person here say you don't know the value of US, UK, and EU visa. That's why you talk this way. If US, UK, and EU place your visa on restriction, every way you will travel, you will face consequences. Ask Mohammed Abacha, Atiku Abubakar, just to mention but a few. Another person says here, I have seen people have best of life without flying in an aeroplane. Put visa aside. And this one says, yes, they should be banned, both the IG, cause the police are the ones talking tough, and it's high time we protest with sticks and stone instead of playing cards and banana, so that if they do anyhow, we show them anyhow. No, no, no. That is not a good one, because that will make it more criminal. You understand? There's no need to carry weapons and all of that. It's just to express your mind and all of that. And this one say, wonder shall never end. You mean they should slam US, or they should slam Nigerians with visa ban? And do you mean they want to deal with protester? Una mumu de una hate, I swear. This one say, please stop this nonsense. You're disturbing our democracy. Democracy deserve to be arrested and detained. What are DSS doing? I thought you are not allowed to address up to 5 people or public. That's another person talking there. This one say you don't read. Protest is human right. Why must Nigerian police and their government restrict protest? Is this policeman not part of Nigeria? This one say, please, we Nigerians need your stamp on this. We have tyrants and enemies of the people in power. Our leaders have killed and subdued us for too long. We are constitutionally entitled to peaceful protest. Take action if they trample on our rights. A lot. This one say, same US that shoot protesters run into protesters. You people need to understand that our fate isn't in the hand of the US, EU, or the UK. That's a strong one. We're gonna look at that also. This one say here, UK, that's the UK that is in recession is in need of our patronage than ever. Only the poor will be crying for visa ban. Wow. People are writing in a lot of things. This one say a slave will always be a slave. Many has no rational faculty. US unleashed soldiers and National Guard on peaceful protester, same as UK, or is it in France? Please do write to them immediately. Man, this is serious. This is really serious, which means the visa ban stuff is most important in cases of election issues. And this one say not just visa ban, asset freeze should equally be on the table as well. The visa ban and asset freeze on these military and other security aides, their wives and children will make a lot of sense going forward. And this one say such visa ban should always be extended to their entire family. This will be very, very effective as they themselves may be willing to stay away, but their wives, children will always crave such opportunity. Only time it will hit them in person is when they desire medical tourism. A lot of reactions from Nigerians, and the issue is that most people are in support, most are against. What's your take on this issue? Let's